Shalom. First off, I want to say all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua. Double honor to the elder apostles, great millstone, rule well. I want to say honor salutation to you, Akim out there doing the work in all sincerity. Shalom to you. This video going to be entitled, which I already put, 2 Corinthians 13:8. And I'm going to read it real quick.
This is 2 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 8. For we can do nothing against the truth, but for the truth.
Good. And that's the reason why I titled the video that, because I'm referring to you Christians, man. You so-called Christians and you so-called Negroes, Latinos and Native Americans that's rebellious to the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Because here it is, we in the end, and these prophecies speaking and coming to pass, manifesting itself greatly. And you have our people pushing against us more than our enemies, which they are enemies. 2/3 are enemies right now. And so they pushing hard against this word because they don't want this kingdom to end. They don't want Esau's rulership to end. They want Esau to stay in power. Okay, and it's just not going to happen. All right. And they come hard against us, like this guy I'm gonna bring up on the YouTube channel. He called himself Jaja Azikiwe, okay, and he's coming hard at us. And first of all, he's a flaming faggot. All right, he's a bald head flaming faggot, and he's coming against us because we have the truth. All right, and I'm gonna play a clip for you. You got another precept real quick.
This is 2 Peter 3:3. Knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lusts.
And that's exactly what this man is doing. He's a scoffer, walking after his own lust. Okay, who ordained you to do what you do? Okay, because all you doing is the work of Satan. All right, the scriptures, the Lord said to deceive, and the deceiver is his, and that's all you doing is trying to deceive the people, because you don't know nothing really, my man. He know the Lord name ain't Jesus. That's about it. But outside that, you coming against us, talking about those Negroes on those street corners are not Israel. All right, I'm gonna read the video. It says those Negroes on the street corners, and it says the whole video says that those Negroes on the street corners are not Israelites or Israel. So I'm gonna play a clip and let you hear what this nigga is saying.
One faith, one baptism, verse 5, verse 6. One Elohim, one Father of all, who is above all and through all and in you all. But unto every one of us is given grace according to the measure of the gift of Messiah. Listen, there's one body. When you start hearing folk talking about camps, those people are the devil. There's only one camp, it's the camp of Israel. Are you of the camp of the so-and-so? What? You sound like a game banger. Where you from, man? How can you wear red, man? We don't wear no red up in here, man. Hey, man, where you from, man? Why you wearing blue over here, man? You sound like some stupid Negro out there wanting to take your life because you wearing the wrong color. What camp are you in? You know you ain't Israel.
See? And, a lot of videos he got on there, he just talking shit, man. All right? He talking shit about us going out to the highways and hedges. And first of all, we don't do shit like that, okay? What sets you from? There ain't no shit like that going on, man. If you roll with the elder apostle great millstone, it's just that. If you roll with IUIC, it's just that. If you under ISUPK, it's just that. But we not no gang members. We not rolling up on each other's turf and fighting and shit. That's not what we out here doing. First of all, the elder apostles make righteous decrees that if, the lead brothers alone, they out teaching Israel, let them be. But we don't go up fighting, trying to, cause conflict. No. We out here pushing the words. Now we dispute the different doctrines that's among camps, because here at Great Millstone, we teach the whole true doctrine. All right, and then you have other camps that teach, other things. Like, for instance, the mark of the beast. Okay, we believe 100% without a doubt, without a string of imagination of a doubt, that the RFID is the microchip. It's like it. The RFID microchip is the mark of the beast. All right, once you go and do your research, all right, you go into the Greek. All right, the word there is charagma. All right. And what what else you gonna have to buy and sell with? All right, everything's digital. Everything's moving from that digital card you have to that digital chip, which is already out and people are already getting it, and they trying to put that where people getting it in their hands. Okay, you gotta push up out.
Yeah, this is going into why the reason why there is many different Israelite camps out there is because the Most High only made it to where only the elect is really going to be part of his real true servants. Because many are called, a few are chosen. This is 2 Peter chapter 2, starting at 1. But there were false prophets also among the people, even as there shall be false teachers among you.
Yep, and so we know that. All right, that's plain. When you see guys fall out, you see other camps that you have some sincere brothers in the other camps, but then you have straight up niggas in Israel too. I mean, you gotta tell it straight, man. But they'll be sifted out. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is going to sift the house of Israel. All right, go ahead.
Who privily shall bring in damnable heresy.
Yeah, damnable heresy is like teaching that the mark of the beast is some embargo of Christianity. All right, that's a damnable heresy, man. All right, the mark of the beast is the RFID, radio frequency identification chip. Okay, but you're gonna have to buy, sell. Got your medical records on there. You got GPS tracking on there. Okay, that's the true doctrine. That's the true doctrine you should be teaching. If you're not teaching against that, if you're teaching that Cornelius is not an Israelite, you're going off. You're going the fuck off, man. That's a damnable heresy. All right. Cornelius' name means the seed. It means seed. Seed of what? What seed does Yahweh Bashim Yahushua deal with? The seed of Israel, man. Go ahead, Art.
Even denying the Lord that bought them and bring upon themselves swift destruction.
And that's what going to happen to you guys out there teaching damnable heresies and not teaching the whole truth. And you basically jipping the people. All right. You reneging the people. All right, so to speak. As far as keep not telling them the whole truth, man. You gotta tell them the whole truth. Freely you receive, freely you give. You gotta give them the whole truth. You can't say, all right, yeah, we Israelites, but then the so-called white man can make it. You can't do that shit. You gotta tell the raw truth. Look, this is for Israel. Only Israel gonna have salvation. All right, you heathen ain't got no salvation, and if you Edomite, you're gonna do your 1,000 years of slavery. You're gonna be put to death, all of you completely. Okay, go ahead, Doc.
It says, and many shall follow their pernicious ways, by reason of whom the way of truth shall be evil spoken of.
Hey, them guys are GMS. They think
they too rough,
Yeah.
So we're gonna go to another Israelite camp, that teach according to how we feel, just to dilute the doctrine. If the Most High said that Esau can't make it, we're gonna go to a camp that either goes light on Esau or saying that Esau can make it.
Yeah. Like GOCC. Hey, them dudes is bugged out, man. They speaking evil. Read that last part again, please.
And many shall follow their pernicious ways, by reason of whom the way of truth shall be evil spoken of.
That's what they doing at GOCC. All right. And Geno Jennings, they saying all our Caucasian brothers gonna be done away with. Nigga, they is, nigga.
And it's not us saying this, the Most High Yahweh saying it.
So who are you? Matter of fact, go to Obadiah real quick.
I mean, because our words don't mean anything.
Don't mean a damn
it's
thing.
All about exhorting the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua at the end of the day.
Huh.
And it's not up to us to, try to sway his judgment.
Come on now.
This is Obadiah verse 18. In the house of Jacob shall be a fire, in the house of Joseph a flame,
That's the Israelites.
in the house of Esau for stubble. I mean, what do you do with stubble? You burn stubble.
That's it.
And they shall kindle in them and devour them. And there shall not be any remaining. I mean, notice how the word any is like, they write it a certain way to where it's accented or whatnot. Any remaining of the house of Esau.
For who?
For the Lord Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, have spoken it.
So I don't give a goddamn what you saying, Geno Jennings. All right, you nigga. All right, that's what you is, a nigga. All right, I'm gonna tell it to you straight, dog. All right, the Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahushai say it's not gonna be any remaining of the house of Esau, for he spoken.
I'm gonna read this real quick. Isaiah 55:11. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth.
That's spirit.
It shall not return unto me void.
Hey, so the Lord say it ain't gonna be any remaining in the house of Esau.
None of his words will return unto me void.
None of his words gonna return to him void. So what you gotta say about that, Geno Jennings? What you gotta say about that? What Most High wrong about that, huh? That's not what he's saying. That's the wrong interpretation. No, nigga. You is a nigga that's fitted for destruction. All right. You want your oppressors to rule over you continually, man. All right. We ain't about that shit. All right. First of all, we the real rulers. All right. We the real kings and princes. Okay.
I mean, part of that is because 2/3 of our people don't want to exercise righteous judgment.
That's it.
As long as Esau is in power, they are free to exercise in their liberty to do wicked. Because
why else would you want some fucking devils to rule over you, man? That's madness in itself.
It says, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it.
So it pleased the Most High through his son to destroy all the Edomites after they repay their debt until what they did to the children of Israel. To round they funky red asses up, all right, sulfur made up asses, and burn the shit out of them, okay? Have a big bonfire, drinking that good wine. All right, watching these fucking devils burn to death.
After they fulfill 1,000 years of slave.
Did you say slavery?
Yes.
Did you say hard bondage?
1,000 years of slave coming to Esau, the red people, and all the other nations on the planet outside of Israel.
Come on now.
They're all going into captivity.
So,
because contrary to popular opinion, the slave trade, especially the Arab slave trade, is still going on to this day. You can just do some research on, the Libyan slave market being ran by Ishmael, the so-called Arabs.
So hey, that's and that's plain, man. When you go into the history, man, like, give me John 7:24 real quick.
I was gonna read. Let me read this real quick. It says Isaiah 14:1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob.
Who Jacob name changed to? And
will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. I mean, isn't so-called Negroes, Latinos, and natives dispersed throughout the four corners of the earth?
Yes, we are.
Due to the slave trade, due to various captivities throughout history and throughout time. And the strangers, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. Strangers being Israelite foreigners, linking up with the Gentiles in the New Testament. Right, because we're not going to have the heathens joined onto us, so it has to be talking about the Israelite foreigners that are dispersed in these other nations' lands that look like these other nations. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. Us being the tail in any nation that we go to, we're pretty much in servitude to all these heathens. Let's do Deuteronomy 28:50. So we're gonna take all these heathens, we're gonna round them up at once Yahweh Shai, comes and delivers us, and we're gonna round them up and put them all in the captivity, and they're gonna be servants unto us and tributaries unto us.
It's a precept for you because you mentioned us being scattered. It's a book of the curses, by the way. Jaja Ezekiel Way, Geno Jennings, Deuteronomy 28 and 64. And the Lord Yahweh shall scatter thee among all people, from the one end of the earth even unto the other. All right, so we're scattered, man. Like your brother just said, we're scattered. All right, that's why when we get delivered, all right, that's what's going to be so wonderful about it, so glorious about it. Our people going to be in different various countries, poor as shit, and we're going to round them up, man. Take them to our place, man, and rest. All right, which is going to be beautiful, man. Because our people suffering, man. And our people being shunned by you fucking heathens, man.
Right, you heathens are the lowest. You heathens are pretty much beneath the children of Israel.
Come.
None of the dog shall not move his tongue against any of the children of Israel, because you heathens are in comparison to dogs.
This is Deuteronomy 30 and 7. It says, and Yahweh thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies and on them that hate thee.
All right, so all the curses that we're going through, as far as Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, as far as being the lowest nation at the current time, and as far as us being a prey to our enemies, that's gonna be turned in reverse. As far as all the plagues going on these Edomites and these other nations.
It says, which persecute thee. So, I mean, right now,
which persecute us, which persecute the children of Israel to this day.
That's it. Because even like in my job, the heathen, it's a heathen. They'll speak to me, but they can see that, your eyes run into your soul. They can see that, hey, man, it ain't like that, motherfucker. It ain't like we on that level of like cool and shit like that. It's like, no, I look down on you, motherfucker. All right, I'm in my lower state, but I still look down on you heathen, because you heathen ain't shit, man. All right, you still got what's coming to you, man. All right, and by the way, they like Vietnamese, gooks, but like some of them is Jakes, man. And that goes into our people being scattered, like the young ones that's working there. Man, they act just like Jake, man. Because you know why? When Jake went into that Vietnam War, what was Jake doing? Having babies. I know a man back where I was raised that got, man, many kids over in Vietnam himself, man. He an old man. He in his like mid-90s, man. But he was a young man in that war, and he was over there popping women left and right, man. All right? And even his own son told me the count of it. And his grandson, they told me the count of him having many kids. A lot of them young Vietnamese, I go to the gym with one of them and his wife, they do the same shit Jake do, because most likely them Israelites, man. Okay? That's Israel being scattered, man. Amongst all people. Is what Deuteronomy 28:64 said. All right? So we among all people, like the brother said. We among all people. We're going to be among them Ishmaelites, them Elamites, all right, the Moabites, Ammonites. We among all people, man. But the Lord going to yet choose us, man, and set us in our own land. And that's what we waiting on. All right, that's what we patiently waiting on. That means we suffering, waiting on that to come to pass. All right, and we doing this work until they come to pass. Okay, because while that's getting ready to come to pass, we are commanded to do this work, man. Okay. This is Jude. Hold on, real quick. Grab me 1 second. Yep, it's Jude verse 3. It says, "Beloved, when I gave all diligence to write unto you of the coming salvation, it was needful for me to write unto you and exhort you that ye should earnestly contend for the faith which was once delivered unto the saints. All right, so you gotta contend for the faith. You gotta do this work, man. You gotta seek your heart by Shem Yahushua diligently, okay? Because you see the prophecies come to pass. You see Yahweh Bashem Yahushua raising us up. And so you got to seek Yahweh Bashem Yahushua and his righteousness. All right. You can't just expect to come in this faith and then lay back and just not do no work. No. Matter of fact, we had that on deck earlier, Matthew 20. If you can get that, whenever you get a chance, please. You know, you got to honestly contend for the faith, man. Because these fake ass Christians out here, you know, they coming at us hard, okay? And so you got to push back at that. All right. Paul said, we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against wickedness in high places, man.
This is Baruch 4:28. For as it was your mind to go astray from the Most High Yahweh, so being returned, seek him 10 times more.
That's it. You got to seek. So if you seek him one time, that's 10 times more. You know, you got to seek him that much harder.
For he that brought these plagues upon you, the curses in Deuteronomy 28 chapter, as far as going into captivity, being in servitude to these heathens that are beneath us.
Yep.
You know,
being looked down upon, being persecuted, called niggas, spicks, wetbacks. Go ahead, right?
Shall bring you everlasting joy again with your salvation.
That's plain, man. That's plain. And salvation is to who? Israel.
Yeah.
That's Isaiah 45:17. For Israel shall be saved in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua with the everlasting salvation.
And what Matthew
20.
All right.
Concerning doing the work, man. So you gotta come in here and do the work, man. You can't expect to get to the kingdom by not doing any work. You think the elder apostles didn't put in work, man, to be at the level they at, man? To be the elders, the apostles? They came in working, man, as young men. All right, and we young men, so we got to put that work in too. All right.
This is Matthew 21. For the kingdom of heaven is like unto a man that is a householder, that man being Yahushua, which went out early in the morning to hire laborers into his vineyard.
We're the laborers.
Because the nation of Israel represents the Most High's vineyard. And when he had agreed with the laborers for a penny a day, he sent them into his vineyard. You know, that penny a day is the reward of receiving the kingdom of heaven. You know, and he went out about the 3rd hour and saw others standing idle in the marketplace, and said unto them, Go ye also into the vineyard, and whatsoever is right I will give you. And they went their way. Again he went out about the 6th and 9th hour, and did likewise. And about the 11th hour he went out, and found others standing idle, and said unto them, Why stand ye here all the day idle? They say unto him, Because no man hath hired us. He saith unto them, Go ye also into the vineyard, and receive, and whatsoever is right, that shall you receive. I mean, all of this is taking place right now. That's why you see all of these different camps popping up.
That's it. That answers that Jaja Ezekiel.
So when
even camps, you know, he said camps, you know. Good.
I mean, did not Yahushua send the disciples out in 2s and 3s? You know, for where 2 or 3 are gathered in his name, there is he in the midst thereof. And what are we out there doing? Prophesying in the name of Yahushua, you know, to bring in the elect throughout the 4 corners of the earth. That's why this truth is going out, you know, through the medium of YouTube. And, you know, a lot of people, you know, actually, you know, be noticing us out there on the highways and hedges.
Yep.
So this truth is, you know, spread
like wildfire.
All right. It says, verse 8. So when even was come, the Lord of the vineyard said unto his steward, Call the laborers and give them their hire, beginning from the last unto the first. And when they came that were hired about the 11th hour, they received every man a penny. All right. So even though the those that come on at the 11th hour and endure unto the end, they're gonna receive receive that penny, the reward, which is, you know, receiving the kingdom of heaven, the same as you know, like those that labored in his truths, since the beginning, since it first started going out, like the other apostles, like Abba Bivens, or even those that passed in his truth. It says, but when the first came, they supposed that they should have received more. And they likewise received every man a penny. And when they had received it, they murmured against the good men of the house, saying, these last have wrought but 1 hour, and thou hast made them equal unto us, which have borne the burden of the heat of the day. But he answered one of them and said, friend, I do thee no wrong. Dost not thou agree with me for a penny? Take that thine is, and go thy way. I will give unto this last even as unto thee. Is it not lawful for me to do what I will with mine own?
Yep.
Is thine eye evil because I am good? So the last shall be first, and the first last, for many be called and few chosen.
So you got many camps out there, but both sides only need the few. Only gonna deal with the few.
All right.
Many are called, but few are chosen. So just because you in the camp, don't mean you're gonna be delivered.
Right,
You
gotta finish this race and strive lawfully in this race to the end.
Yep. I got a precept. You got more? You got one? I'm just real quick. This is Luke 9:62. And Yahushua said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of Yahweh. So, hey, that lets you know right now that the plow represents doing work. It spiritually means doing work. What you do with the plow? You do work with it. And that's what you have to do spiritually. Go out to the highways and hedges and exhort in the words of Yahweh. Do the sit downs. Okay. Edifying the Akim. All right. That's what you got to do, man. You can't get an attitude about that. All right. That's your reasonable service, man. That's your reasonable service, man, that you must provide, man. All right. Go ahead.
This is 2 Timothy 2, starting at 1. The point is around the 4th and the 5th verse. Thou therefore, my son, be strong in the grace that is in Hamashiach Yahushua. And the things that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses, the same commit thou to faithful men, who shall be able to teach others also. So just like we heard this word from the elder apostles, we commit this unto the faithful men of the hopeful elect. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua.
Stand firm. That's right. Stand firm. Stand strong. All right. For Yahushua, man. For Yahweh Yahushua.
No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who hath chosen him to be a soldier. So that means basically separating yourself from, the mindset or the ways of this wicked kingdom that we live in. And if a man also strive for masteries, yet is he not crowned except he strive lawfully. Right. So because pretty much like, scripture speak about evil workers, they're gonna be casted out too. Just doing this truth and vainglory or just going through the motions, but you being wicked as hell at the same time, the Most High is just gonna cast you out. So you gotta strive lawfully in this thing.
Not standing with your hands in your pocket like the other apostles always going to. This is second. You got more than that.
That was it.
This is 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 11. It says, 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up. And that's destruction.
Gonna happen when them ICBM missiles, touch ground zero in America.
Come. Verse 11. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons are ye to be in all holy conversations and godliness, looking for and hastening until the coming of the day of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. So what manner of person you going to be, man? You want to be found being a faithful worker? You want to be found doing the work? Or you want to be found being a sluggard, looking back? All right, knowing that these prophecies come to pass, knowing this destruction draweth nigh. It says, verse 13, nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness. That's what hey, man, you're sincere, man. That's what you're looking for. For a wicked society to go down, all right? For these devils to be put in slavery with the rest of these heathens, all right? To a place where dwelleth none but righteousness, where you can have wives and no man can touch them, all right? Except you be put to death for touching them. Where you don't got to see faggots, man, when you go outside your apartment, man. All right? You ain't got to have these pedophiles preying upon your children, man. All right? You ain't have to fucking deal with niggas, man. All right? That's what we look for, man. For a new heavens and new earth, which is, that's within us, man. No, we represent the kingdom of heaven, man. Okay? And we look for the earth to be renewed, all right? Be replenished, all right? From all this fucking destructive things that these devils have put upon this earth, man. This earth is fucked up right now, man. So we looking forward for that new earth, man. Okay? You got more out?
No, not right.
No, you know, so I'm gonna finish out on this one. I got one more couple more scriptures on this one. It says verse 14. Wherefore, beloved, seeing that ye look for such things, be diligent.
Be diligent. The year of death, destruction, and diligence.
Yeah, it's plain.
Or the season of death, destruction, and diligence until the Most High decides that this whole thing is going to come to a close.
Be diligent that ye may be found of him in peace, without spot and blameless, and account that the long suffering of our Lord is salvation, even as our beloved brother Paul also, according to the wisdom given unto him, hath written unto you. All right. So, hey, the key thing is be diligent, man. Do the work, man. All right. Do the work that Yahweh Basham shall command you to do, man. All right. And with that, I want to say, we want to say all praise and glory to Yahweh Basham Shah. I want to say double honors to the elder apostles once again. Honors and salutations to you Akim out there, man. They're doing the work in all sincerity, man. Be diligent, stay diligent, and keep pushing these prophecies. Keep pushing the words of Yahweh Basham Shah. And hey, our work is not in vain, man. All right, the hell what these scoffers got to say. All right, they're going to scoff, man. They're going to scoff until the missiles come. All right, until our dead trouble start, okay? And that's when the scoffing going to go out the window, because you're going to see all them folding, man. All right. The righteous is going to be delivered, man. Whether you be put to death, all right, or you make it to the ships, man, alive. Which the ships are the chariots of Yahweh Basham Shah, man. Stay strong out there, Akim. Shalom.